Talk us through that, because obviously he was not thrilled with the stoppage.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's really thrilled, when they go out there and get caught with a shot and they think they can go a little bit longer. But yeah, like I said, I think maybe 2 fights ago, a guy wasn't too pleased with the stoppage. But if the ref don't jump in, I'm gonna keep punching, and it's just gonna be more damage. So
I mean, yeah, like you said, you weren't going anywhere had he not jumped in to stop it.
no, that's 5 minutes of punching right there, or how much ever time left. But I hit him with a left hook on the feet, and he just buckled, dropped. Then he was out. I watched the replay a couple times, and then I hit him a couple times and dazed him, and then Herb jumped in. And actually, when I was punching, I was like, "What are you doing, Herb? Let me keep punching." But Herb actually jumped in. It was actually a good stoppage because he was grabbing Herb's leg, and he was pretty out. So
You guys were sort of the ones we were talking about in the build-up to this in terms of not liking each other, and then on Friday you got overtaken by the main event in terms of bad blood. What are things like between you guys now? I mean, what did you guys say to each other after the fight? Is this water under the bridge?
I'm a nice guy, so it's business to me. I do this for my family, for my kids, for my friends, So it's funny because if Uriah would have knocked me out, he would have probably been like digging a shovel, like throwing it on my grave, taunting me, talking all kinds of trash. But it's just business to me. I went out there, got the win, so on to the next.
What next for you?
Next for me, I don't know. I got a little. I was hearing a little something, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna get back and wait and see what's next for me. I'm pretty much game to fight anybody, down to fight anybody that's gonna move me up and help my career and get me closer to that title shot.
In the media workout, he was stating a lot that he had a big grudge, that you were more pushing the fight towards him, but we saw you real calm. You stay real controlled, and it seemed like he had more of a grudge towards you for this fight. And I remember we talked about saying that you have a good wrestling background where you're going to use that wrestling, and you kind of mentioned that you were going to keep it standing up. So you kept your promise. How'd you feel getting that knockout?
The funny part about that, so me and Uriah been going at it all week, and it's funny, at the weigh-ins, I'm like, yo, I hope you're ready for a fight. And he just like pointed, like try to make me like a douche, where all week, every time he saw me, he's just like talking trash, taunting me. I'm like, okay, we're gonna see. And right when we stepped across, we squared off in the cage, I looked in his eyes and I saw he was regretting everything he said, and I just smiled at him right before we got at it. So yeah, it feels good, I am a wrestler by trade, and I'm always going to get the takedowns. My striking is predicated on my wrestling, and he was really worried about that. I think he tried to do a little takedown attempt, held him against the cage a little bit, softened him up, and then these guys think I'm going to take him down, but I'm looking to put hands on him.
How quick do you want to get back in there? Obviously, you took little, if any, damage at all. There's a lot of cards left this year.
Yeah, quick. I think I'll be back fighting before the end of the year. Just get home, take my kids on a shopping spree to Toys R Us, and then get back after it.
You teased us with a little that you'd heard something already. Was that something you'd heard already after the fight about who maybe you would have next?
Well, my agent said, I got a little surprise for you if you win your fight. No pressure. He told me that before the fight. So I won the fight, and we'll see what they got for me.
What kept you so calm, knowing he had said everything all throughout the week, but what kept you so calm all throughout?
Yeah, it's crazy because I guess I'm starting to be a veteran in this sport. I was nervous that I wasn't nervous. I work really hard. I run. I do everything I should. I'm drug-free. I'm clean. I've never done anything in my life. So it's just business to me. So by the time I get out there, I know I put all the hard work in, so I can just relax and let it flow. Hey, if my best ain't enough, then it ain't enough that night. But I feel like I put in the work. I'm going to beat everybody unless they get lucky.
Being a veteran, you said nothing phases you. How do you get over that, or how do you overcome that?
Like I said, hard work. If you're out here running, running in the sand, in the beach, where I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, just pushing yourself. I do stuff for myself. I know a lot of fighters. They don't do anything unless people watching them. They don't do anything unless they're with their teammates, whatever. I balance my life. I have my kids. I'll take them to the gym, or I'll go run with them or something like that. I'm working on my craft when nobody's watching, so it pays off when I'm out here.
You said at the end of the fight you want to get paid. What is it going to take to get that?
I don't know, you guys think I deserve a bonus? Honestly, what I got 5 first-round finishes in the UFC, and I haven't gotten a bonus for any one of them. That's pretty crazy. I don't think that's ever been done. So yeah, it's about time for a bonus.
And what's going to get you to the next level?
Just consistency, keep working hard. I'm starting to find my way and keep getting better every fight. I was hoping I didn't take him down and get crazy because nobody knows about my jiu-jitsu, but I have pretty good jiu-jitsu, you know. So one day I'll showcase that.
Having a wrestling background, you were saying you have a wrestling background. How good did you felt landing that hook?
Oh yeah. My wrestling is my strong suit. Whenever me and Uriah Hall locked up, you know, he's a big strong guy, but he didn't feel very strong. I mean, I guess I'm just really strong from a weight class. You know, even a premier wrestler like Romero, I dominated him when it comes to the clinch and wrestling. You know, and these guys when they tie up with me, you know, I'm like, wow. You know, I thought he's gonna be stronger. You know, I'm like, okay, I'll take my time here, be really patient. But like I said, I'm looking to put hands on guys.